So Sega and RGG Studios presented and showcased Virtua Fighter 6 at the Tokyo Game Show, the new Virtua Fighter project, and a lot of people ain't too pleased about what went on in that showcase. I'm just gonna call it as it is. It's mostly American FGC, and I can guess that it didn't generate hype. It didn't generate hype, so they can do a reaction video and just post it on here. Because they had a lot of expectations of the Tokyo Game Show, but I'm gonna kick the lyrics to y'all, on things that needs to be addressed, and y'all need to understand and listen to my perspective of why Sega, RGG Studios presented the way they presented it. Now, first things first, I would like to say that the showcase that they showed at Tokyo Game Show wasn't meant for us. It wasn't meant for foreigners. It was meant for the Japanese audience. It was a plus in that equation. I mean, if you stayed up late and watched the stream of Tokyo Game Show, which I streamed it myself, I restreamed it for everything that went on. And to be honest with you, I did not want Sega to present and show that at EVO, because the way how they presented at EVO, it was just like an afterthought. And I didn't think, what's her name, Persia, did a good job of saying, hey, this is the new Virtua Fighter game. Like, look at this. Like, it was just like, here's Virtua Fighter. They should have just waited until Tokyo Game Show to show the gameplay teaser, in my opinion. There's a lot of people that was probably expected things a lot more things shown at the Tokyo Game Show because of the EVO gameplay teaser, but they just showed the same gameplay teaser as the EVO one. But they explained in detail what was going on in the gameplay teaser, and they have new battle mechanics, which I'm going to go over right here. So they told us of 2 battle rules. The standard traditional battle rules went around by either depleting the opponent's health or causing a ring out. Default victory conditions, first to win 3. And then they got a new mode called Uprising. A completely new battle rule distinct from standard. It introduces dynamic momentum shifting opportunities, offering a new gameplay concept, not just a bonus mode, but designed to stand alongside standard as the main gameplay pillar. So, with this new Uprising, what I think is, it's more like a tug of war when it comes out of life bars. I remember this game called World Heroes. They had something like that. But what I was thinking about, what they said about Uprising, I was thinking about the showcase that NVIDIA showed on the CES a couple months back of Virtua Fighter. I think that was the Uprising battle mode. Okay, that's what I think. I could be wrong, but we're just gonna have to wait and see how it is. So this is probably my favorite battle system mechanic for this Virtua Fighter project, and this is this flow guard. This defensive, system design with stylish movements, expand options, and introduces fresh dynamics for offense and defense beyond traditional guarding. I don't know if how this is gonna come about, where you have to tap the guard button in order to do this on time, like a parry system. I don't know how that's gonna work, but they just said this is the new defensive mechanic, and I'm all for defensive mechanics, because a lot of these fighting games today are so offensive, rush down, and hardly no defensive options. So that right there, when I saw this on stream when I was restreaming it, that made me secure as a fighting game player that, okay, this game might be alright. The break and rush. Damage accumulates on target parts of the body until they break, unlocking powerful offensive opportunities for the attacker. Damage to body parts persists across rounds. Flow guards and break and rush systems are closely tied together. Yeah, this is a very interesting battle system here. And them showing that, this mechanic also brings back the game they made called Fighting Vipers, where you can aim at a certain body part to take off their Viper armor and do damage. So I don't know if they're gonna have anything where they rip their clothes off in this game of you hitting a certain body part, but they said that the character will probably in a fighting game stance where they limping in the legs, or their head hurts. They probably they probably have it's probably going to be more expressive in that way. I definitely need to see how it's going to go as we move on to the years of the process of making this game. Is it going to be a sure thing, especially with all of the battle systems in this game that's going to be in this Virtua Fighter project? Then we got the stunner and stun combo. I'm going to tell you right now, this is Dead or Alive 5, alright? This is Dead or Alive, and the crazy part about it is Virtua Fighter characters were in Dead or Alive 5. So the new combo system initiate from stun attacks, approachable for new players, realistic movements, and impactful strikes. Traditional combos return. Now, Yamada said they're trying to do more or less of juggle combos and more of this right here, which I'll take it. You know, this reminiscent of Dead or Alive and how the combo system works in that game, which I'm cool with this. But like I said before, with all these battle systems that are going to plan on working off of this game, things could change from now till, you know, 2027, 2028. And I'm just going to let y'all know right now, this game is not going to be a PS5 game. I think this is going to be a PlayStation 6 launch title, everybody. So with that being said, in which I go in to say this, that this game, I don't even think it's 10% done. I think it's like maybe 7%. And they took their time to show and to let y'all know what they're going to put in this game, gameplay mechanic wise. You know, y'all should be more appreciative. I mean, a lot of people feel like they wasted their time watching this stream. They expecting a lot more from, you know, the showcase. And I'm gonna go over the comments, the tweets that they said on X to Yamada-san about, you know, the reveal, the showcase of the Virtua Fighter new project. Look, I mean, look at this jabroni right here. It was also a very big disrespect of our time. Some of us woke up at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., especially to watch the presentation that you gave us nothing. And I bet a lot of less people will care for the next reveal. See, you got a Nintendo fanboy. He probably don't even play fighting games. He only play Mario games, man. He worried about Virtua Fighter. See, there's some people, there's a lot of people that's like worried about, you know, other gamers playing their games and spectate what they're playing instead of playing it themselves and want to freaking doom and gloom post. Like, gaming is a weird space right now, and we got stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, people bitch and complain about just to bitch and complain about, and not even try out the game, or, you know, or also talking about a game on a podcast and not even playing it, because that generates the most views. Then you got these fighting game casual fans probably don't even play Virtua Fighter. They ain't about that Virtua Fighter life, and they want to criticize, you know, the showcase and all that. So Yamada-san, you know, reading, you know, the comments on Twitter, you know, I wouldn't even take it for face value. You know what I mean? Because you got some, you know, fighting game casual fans saying Virtua Fighter is a ripoff attack, and probably the same people. which is crazy to me. So, you know, it's all about just to get they, you know, voice heard and the outrage, because, you know, it generates more impression. I wouldn't take that to heart. I would just ignore and do what you got to do and stand on business on making an innovative game, a fighting game like Virtua Fighter, because there's a lot on the line here. There's a lot on the line here, man. Make a standard, make a new standard, just like you did with Virtua Fighter 1 and Virtua Fighter 2. So American FGC need to cool your jets. Like I said earlier in the video, that showcase of the Tokyo Game Show wasn't meant for you. It was meant for the Japanese audience, because there's some people that live in Japan didn't even know there was a new Virtua Fighter project to begin with. So cool your jets on this new Virtua Fighter, man. It's going to take a lot of time to make this game. Like I said, it's probably not going to come out until mid-2027, maybe 2028. Might be a PlayStation 6 launch title. Who knows? We only got to see. I'm all about it. I'm going to support it. I like my 3D fighting games. You jabronis, I don't care. You know, y'all. The reason why y'all probably talking, people that's talking the most crap ain't going to even support Virtua Fighter anyway. They just need an excuse. They just need to justify what they were thinking. Okay? It's all doom and gloom post and all this bull crap, man. Yep, that's all. That's my take on it. Let me know in the comments. You know, let's have a discussion about this. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I do a variety of videos here, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.